Waka waka waka, what's up, and welcome back to the channel for yet another FC Finch review. Today on the table, we're going to be going a bit into the TOS series, though more from the beta canon version. We're going to be taking a look at the U.S.S. Bonaventure Eaglemoss special issue. Now this was issued, probably in 2019, I think. 2019, around the time that the Enterprise F special edition, the first one was, the special edition, I apologize, the next one was with the Starships Online collection. This was issued about that same time, and so fun fact about this ship was kind of an impulse buy for me. I don't know too much about the ship. I'm not too crazy about the looks, but I'm just like, you know what, I was like, the heck with it, it's only $25 and I picked it up. So yeah, but we're gonna be taking a look at it today. I believe this is a Ships of the Line calendar ship for 2005 to 2006 or something like that. So either way, we're going to take a look at the ship. We're going to kind of go through the magazine, look at some pictures. We are not doing the box today because, again, this thing has been sitting on display on my shelf for a long time, and I'm not going to go and dig through the boxes. All the boxes look the same from this era anyway, and we've already seen those plenty of times, so we are not going to go through that. So, without further ado, I am going to take a look at the magazine, and let's go to it. So, we got our magazine right in front of us here, Official Starships Collection, U.S.S. Bonaventure NCC 1000 Bonaventure class prototype cruiser launched in the 22nd century, and it's a successor to the NX class. Yeah, this is from what I understand, this ship is kind of like Starfleet's attempt at a first Federation starship following the NX class, and so this is kind of a more TOS-y version of the NX class, a more Federation version. Contents: designing the Bonaventure. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm so sorry, sir. Aristomenes Tsurbus. Or Cerbus, excuse me, I'm not sure if the T is silent there. And then Ships of the Line, Adam Mojo Lebowitz. And I've actually seen him on the interwebs. He does hang out on there, as many Starship designers do. Stand Assembly, of course, as usual. And then, of course, we can see Starfleet, Bonaventure, NCC 1000, first NCC prefix, late 22nd century, prototype, first of its class. And there we go. And again, then we got some nice, looks like a computer-generated shot of the Bonaventure, and then to a nice TOS-y designed space station, designing the Bonaventure. And then there we go, we got a little bit of Voyager. I believe it was from the episode Basics. Voyager lifting off. And then, of course, we got all these concept sketches of the Bonaventure. And again, I said it before, I'll say it again, I get some nice color in here, too. I said it before, and I'll say it again. The best part about these magazines is this ship was a Ships of the Line ship. It was never, I don't think it was ever produced in any kind of TV production. So, if we didn't have this magazine, we wouldn't get a chance to see it. And then, of course, we have a nice back shot along with some text, and a nice Deep Space Nine shot. And then we got some calendar artist for the Ships of the Line calendar. Looks really good. Think of it was the U.S.S. Bonaventure from the animated series. If anybody remembers, the Enterprise was trapped in a void, and they found the U.S.S. Bonaventure in there. And of course, bunch of Borg cubes. Ships of the Line CG supervisor known as Mojo created the first Ships of the Line calendars to showcase his team's stunning Star Trek visual effects. So there we go. Oops, sorry about that. Skipping a few pages, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Doug Drexler himself with his NX-01, a man for all seasons. He's working on Picard right now, as I understand it. So that is really cool. Always good to. I'm so glad they brought him on board for Picard, and it shows. A very, very cool guy. And then, of course, we got more Mr. Doug Drexler next to the Enterprise. And then, of course, we got the Enterprise J. I am a fan of the Enterprise J. We will be reviewing the XL soon. And yes, I know the pizza cutter Enterprise, but I actually like it. And then, of course, we got some nice filming shots going on. And then, of course, the NX-01 refit in a space dock. And then we have a nice Ships of the Line calendar shot right there. It looks really, really super. And of course, a nice top shot on back of the Bonaventure. So I already have it together, but we're going to do the stand anyway because I am thorough on this channel. So typical peg in the base. right here fits right in, and yeah, it's a pretty snug fit. And then of course the ship, you're just gonna go right behind the nacelle pylons here. They're beefy enough; they'll be able to hold the bird. And yeah, it fits right in. It's a real loose fit. Now, real quick, something I wanted to point out. When this ship shipped out, no pun intended, they actually mixed up the stands for this ship and the Enterprise F. And I believe I got this ship first, and the stand was hella snug on this ship. And it turns out that if you switch the stand pylon with the Enterprise F would come with the Bonaventure stand pylon, and the Bonaventure would come with the pylon for the Enterprise F. So if you switch those out, then it got more of an actual fit. So just FYI, if you're just now getting these models and you notice that you have a super tight fit, it's because your stand pylon is for the Enterprise F. So I might want to track down a Bonaventure in that case. Yeah, let's get a look at the ship that I don't know too much about, but hey, you know, I bought it anyway because, hey, it's an Eaglemoss ship, so why not? And again, yeah, I mean, again, I really do, one thing I do really like about the ship, the thing that I noticed most is I like that extra detail added to the TOS motif. I'm not too crazy about TOS designs, just because they're so plain, and yeah, you can argue that, oh, well, it didn't need extra fluff, but I kind of like fluff, so I'm okay with that. So again, you got some nice Aztec here. It's just kind of a very subtle gray, almost looks kind of like a beige-ish color as you go down the main structure right here. You got that U.S.S. Bonaventure NCC 1000 little bit inset right here. Looks really, really cool. Just nice and subtle. This thing is all about subtle details. Again, it's a TOS ship, so it's just trying to add in those extra subtle details. It's really good to have. Nice deflector. It's done in like a kind of dirty bronze right there. It looks really good. You got the little tip. It's not sharp at all or anything. And then you flip it down. You got the landing legs. Look at that. Incorporated NCC 1000. Then, of course, that nice little indent right here. Got the little sensor prod right here. And then you got the Federation pennant. It's a little bit offset as you get towards the deflector, but not too terrible. Nice rib texture right here. And then, of course, you have the little peg, the little colored spots right here. Gets a little dark spots of gray to kind of break everything up. Looks really, really good. Now I believe the Enterprise has this also, and I think this is just kind of paying homage. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is like the part of the peg that would hold the Enterprise off. Now this ship never appeared on camera, but I think it's just kind of carrying on that that routine. You again, feel free to correct me in the comments. I don't know everything. So, and then you got some nice little black details right along the edge of the saucer here. It looks very good. Again, just nice. This model's all about subtle details. And then on the back, these are the impulse engines right here. Pretty cool, right under the shuttle bay. I kind of wish there was a little dash of red right here. And yeah, I know it's a small model, so I'm not going to give it too much. I'm not going to be too critical of it. It is a small model. I just think it's a cool little design feature. Again, I just kind of wish there was a dash of red to define them, because there is a dash of red in the model. And then of course you have these vents on the pylons, nice and ribbed. They feel really good, nice and textured. And no, let's see, a very deep red transparent plastic for the Basad collectors. Got the Federation pennant, NCC 1000 on the back. Then as you move back, you got those TOS. They're kind of like more stylized TOS style boosters. It's like it's like a halfway between the NX style nacelle and the TOS nacelle. They did a really, really good job. Got some nice gray detailing here for the fins. Then you got a nice strip of blue, no transparent plastic for the warp coil area, but they got that nice strip of blue to kind of divvy everything up again. Lots of nice subtle details that divvy up the otherwise plain TOS aesthetic. So very cool. Again, for the vents here, you got that nice shade of gray for all around there. Looks really, really good. But yeah, I mean, all in all, you know, the thing is, for a TOS model, this looks really, really superb. I really do indeed like it. Just really cool for the style of ship that it is. And for a quick comparison, I am not going to bust out the NX01 because that's I already put that back in the box. I will bust out the refit, and you can kind of see where that's going. Again, you can just kind of you look at the similarity of the nacelle profile. Again, this is the saucer's still the same, but you got the deflector still mounted on the front. So again, you could just see all the similarities, even kind of some of the vent detailing. You got some similar detailing on here towards the back of the NX01 refit. And we'll get a nice side profile view. Excuse me, I'm like oh geez. See if we can get this going. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Half of this is a juggling. You can see from the side. Again, really sharp, just kind of that even the curvature, the way it curves down, just very similar. The sweeping angle of the nacelles, very just all these similarities between these two ships looks really good. You just kind of see the design evolution here, and it's really cool that he was able to incorporate an aesthetic that came from a later show into the TOS aesthetic and just make it look like it fits so well. So really superb. So let's summarize, and there it is for the Eaglemoss Special Edition Official Starships Collection U.S.S. Bonaventure. And yeah, overall, a really cool ship. Let me adjust the camera angle real quick so we get a nice top view. I mean, again, like I said, I'm not crazy about the TOS aesthetic, but they did a really good job, just melding that aesthetic from Enterprise, which came later than TOS, and then just kind of blending it all in. And again, it looks really good in the model. I love the nice subtle details. Even has a nice weighty feel in it to the thing I didn't mention, the die cast and the saucer. So again, really sweet little model. And again, like I said, I bought this and it was just it was an what the heck buy for me. But if you're a fan of the TOS design aesthetic, or just even a fan of concept ships, the ships of the line calendar, I do highly recommend this model for your collection, barring that you also get the Enterprise F just to get the stand correct. But it'll still work for this model. So nevertheless, yeah, still a solid buy if you can get it for a fair retail price. Now again, I did pick this up from Eaglemoss when the site was in business, but you can still buy Eaglemoss models at realmerch.com. I'll put a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. I hear nothing but good things, and they are responsive. They do respond on Facebook. In fact, they are on the Eaglemoss pages, so yeah, give them a check out. Nothing but good things, and I can see the difference when I see the responses to customers in their social media. So that's what I love about a good business. So definitely give them a check out for Eaglemoss models at reasonable prices. Do not pay scalper prices. You can avoid that in most cases. That being said, I have been FC Finch. If you like this video, consider hitting the like button down below. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. We are growing, and I love having extra subscribers. It makes me feel good, so I'm so glad you could join me. And that being said, it is time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Live long and prosper.